Welcome back to the Dr. Jonette channel. Today we are making a Mediterranean diet, delicious chickpea salad. Make sure you watch all the way to the end though for our neuro nutrition nugget. In this neuro nutrition nugget, you will learn why chickpeas are good for neuroplasticity. They can enhance your neuroplasticity. In addition to that, chickpeas are also good for that gut-brain connection and also good for helping you reduce and manage the stress that you may be experiencing in your life. You aren't going to want to miss our neuronutrition nugget. So let's get cooking, and we're going to start with making the cilantro lime dressing for our chickpea Mediterranean diet chickpea salad. To start, I soaked 1 cup of raw cashews overnight. If you have a powerful blender like a Blendtec, you don't need to soak those cashews overnight. Your blender will be powerful enough to blend them up and make that nice, creamy, smooth dressing that I love to put on my chickpea salad. You may want to add a little extra water though to your blender. I'm gonna just bring over my blender here, and I'm adding a half a cup of, by the way, I soaked the cashews in filtered water, and I'm now adding another half a cup of filtered water to the cashews. You might need to add 3/4 of a cup if you didn't soak them overnight. To that, I'm adding a couple of handfuls of fresh cilantro, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a clove of roasted garlic, and the juice of 1 lime. That's about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And next, I'm going to go ahead, put the lid on it, and we are going to mix it until it's a nice, creamy, smooth dressing. There's our dressing. It's thick, it's nice and creamy. If you like a thinner dressing on your salads, you could go ahead and add a little more water, or you could even add a little olive oil for some extra nutrition, omega-3 fatty acids. I tend to like a little thicker dressing on my salad, and you can taste your dressing. I think mine needs a little bit of salt in it, so I'm going to add some salt in it, probably about a half a teaspoon. You could add some pepper, a little more lime juice if you like it. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, and let's make our chickpea salad. If you found this helpful so far, thank you for signing up for notifications. I have put together all of the ingredients for our delicious Mediterranean-inspired chickpea salad. Of course, we're going to start with the chickpeas. I have here about 2 cups of chickpeas. I've drained them and rinsed them. I purchased them in the can. It's 1 can of chickpeas, and you can cook your own chickpeas if you want in an Instant Pot. However, today I wanted to save time, and I went ahead and purchased them. Also, I have here, I like to add a couple of beans to this Mediterranean-inspired chickpea salad. So I have here some red kidney beans that I've also rinsed and drained. And next I have the roasted red peppers. I grow my own organic red peppers, so I like to roast them at the end of the season, put them in the freezer, and then I have them to use in salads or on pizza or whatever I want them for. If you'd like to learn how to roast your own red peppers, go to my website at growwithdrjonette.com and search for how to roast red peppers, and that recipe will pop right up for you. It comes with a video as well, so you can watch the video, or you can search on Dr. Jonette channel and find the video there as well. Next we have red onions that I've pickled. For my simplest smart tip today, I want to teach you how to take the bite out of a red onion or any onion that has a strong bitey flavor and turn it into a nice, crunchy, sweet, delicious slice of onion. I pickle these onions. For how to pickle these onions, again, go to my website, growwithdrjonette.com, search for how to pickle red onions, and you'll find the recipe there. It's really simple. It's basically some apple cider vinegar, a little sugar, and salt, and you let it set for a few hours to overnight. I like to let the red onions sit overnight because you get that nice, beautiful pink flavor. I quite often use cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. Sometimes I'll use orange ones, yellow ones, red ones to add a little extra pop of color. Today I had a fresh garden tomato that was ripe and ready to eat. So I chopped it up, and I have 2 cups of my fresh garden tomato. By the way, there's about a half a cup of onions there and between a half a cup and a cup of the roasted red peppers. And here we have our cucumbers. I chop them up, and when I peel my cucumbers, especially if I have an organic cucumber, I grow my own cucumbers, so of course they're organic, and I like to leave a little bit of the skin on them. If you don't have an organic cucumber, make sure you peel all the skin off, because a lot of times the skin may contain pesticides, or a lot of times the store will wax the skin, and I don't like eating wax in my salad. So peel all the skin off and dice them up. I like to leave a little bit of the skin on because it adds a little extra interest to the cucumber in the salad. And lastly, we have our herbs for the salad. We have some regular parsley that I've diced up, probably about a half a cup, and about a quarter a cup of fresh mint. You could add other herbs. I've used dill in this salad. I've used cilantro in the salad and made a different type of dressing than our cilantro lime salad that we made, or our cilantro lime dressing that we made earlier. But whatever your choice is. So I'm going to go ahead now, and we're going to put that all in our salad bowl and finish up our salad. I've gone ahead and added our 2 cups of diced cucumbers, our 2 cups of tomatoes, and now I'm adding the chickpeas. For our neuronutrition nugget, chickpeas have wonderful properties, not only for our brain, but also for our body. Chickpeas are good for our brain because they have a substance called choline. Choline is a precursor to acetylcholine, and acetylcholine is one of the neurotransmitters that our brain needs in order to communicate with the other neurons in our brain and our body. So choline is important for neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the ability of our brain to change based upon our experiences over time. The physical structure of our brain can actually change. Choline is an important part of, or acetylcholine is an important part of how our brain develops neuroplasticity and how our neurons talk to each other and form new connections. So chickpeas help with enhancing our neuroplasticity. They also contain magnesium. When we get stressed out, we get tense, our body gets tense, our muscles get tense. And if we don't have enough magnesium in our body, it's hard for us to relax. So magnesium is important for helping us manage our stress and reduce our stress. And chickpeas is a good way to add some extra magnesium to your diet. And lastly, chickpeas are good for that brain-gut connection. They have prebiotic properties that help support the healthy bacteria in our gut. In other words, the healthy bacteria need what's called resistant starches. Chickpeas have some resistant starches, but the onions we're also adding to this salad have a lot of resistant starches which help support and provide nutrition to all of the healthy bacteria that are in our gut, so that our gut can produce 30 neurotransmitters as well as a lot of other substances that help keep our body healthy, our brain healthy, and help with our mood. So I'm adding our 2 cups of chickpeas to the salad, and our cup to cup and a half of red kidney beans. Here are our onions that I've pickled. You can see how thin I've sliced them. I use a mandolin or a food processor to slice them nice and thin. It helps them absorb all of the brine from the pickling and helps them not be so bitey. And lastly, I'm adding in our cup of roasted red peppers. We're going to sprinkle our herbs on top of that. Then we're going to go ahead and sprinkle our herbs. We've got about 1/4 cup of mint on here and about 1/2 cup of parsley on here. And the last step is I'm going to go ahead and just toss this all together with my couple of spoons here. You could also use your hands to toss it together. And with those onions the way they are, I think I'm going to actually just use my hands to just toss it all together good. Mix it all up. Get those onions all different throughout the salad. Pull them apart. And you can see that tomato already is adding some nice liquid and juice to the salad. So there you have it. You could go ahead and serve the salad like this and have everybody add what they want as far as a dressing to the salad. Or you could go ahead and dress the salad and then serve it. I have more dressing here than I need for this salad, in part because I love this dressing. It's so great on other things. It's great. I love it with falafels. I love it with tacos and a lot of other things, so I make extra dressing. We're going to drizzle a little over the salad here. And when you serve it, serve the dressing on the side and people can add additional dressing if they want. So there you have it, our delicious Mediterranean-inspired chickpea salad. Enjoy it and know that when you eat it, you are giving your brain the nutrition that it needs to stay healthy, your gut the nutrition that it needs, and also you are adding fuel and giving your body the fuel so that you will have the energy to feel well and live a long, healthy life. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking the like button and subscribing. Don't forget also to sign up for notifications so you don't miss any of our recipes, our neuronutrition nuggets, our simple as smart tips. Also, go to my website at growwithdrjonette.com for this recipe and other brain healthy, body healthy, gut healthy recipes, as well as for lots of great information on how to keep your body healthy, your brain vital, your brain functioning at its optimum, and how to have a long and healthy life. See you next time on Dr. Jonette.